When it comes to real estate, what exactly is conformity? What's going on, ladies and gents in Cyberland? Coming back to you with another educational video, and this time we're going to be discussing conformity. Now, outside of real estate, conformity to me means everybody dresses the same and thinks the same. There's no out of place. Like everybody walks with the right and then proceeds with the left. Nobody proceeds with the left first. Everybody eats with the right hand, not with their left. Everybody writes with the right hand, not with their left. Conformity. That's what I think. It's never a situation where things are different. But that's not what this is. Conformity in real estate really has to deal with your home. And your home being built a certain way, the year that it was built, the lot size, square footage, what is in the house, all plays a factor in what your house is going to be worth. Now that could be good and that could be bad. It depends on what's going on. For example, I've had a client where their property, for a while, they didn't want to put it on the market because they were concerned about it wasn't going to sell to the price they felt it was worth. And I gave them the CMA and everything. However, what didn't help the situation is their next door neighbor, the property sold. And they were concerned that their property wasn't going to sell. And then I have a relative also going through this too. But the client, I'll just say, they were concerned that their property was not going to sell because it's right next door to them. And if it did sell, it's going to sell for less than what they felt the value was. However, this is where conformity comes in. The person's home that sold next door is not the same size. My client's home was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The home that sold next door was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Already red flag. Number 2, my client's home had a lot size of about 7,000. Next door neighbor's home was only about, I think, 4,500 if I remember. Another problem. So you already see these two homes are not aligned with each other in regards to market value. So just because your neighbor next door sells, or just because the neighbor down the street's home sells, that doesn't mean your home is going to sell for the same amount, or it doesn't mean it's going to sell for less. What's going to determine that is conformity. What that means is that if a house down the street or in your neighborhood sells for $800,000 and it happens to be the same square footage and the same design as your home, well, what that means, of course, with a couple modifications and amenities like air conditioning, that does play a factor in the home selling for more, but not that much. Your home more likely will sell in the price range of what that home sold for. So if that home sold for $800,000, if we price the home at a decent amount on the market, it can not only sell for $800,000, it could end up selling for $850,000. It just depends. And that's based on the conformity. That's because homes that are similar to each other tend to sell in the same price range. And they're more known to sell. So one thing, when I do open houses, we try to look for homes that are 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Why? Because in a conformity situation, most people want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They don't want a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Renting is entirely different, but for buying, people are normally looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. If they can really get it, they'll be looking for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And then the high rollers, they're looking for something that not only has that, but has air conditioning, recessed lighting. It's in a neighborhood that has a good school district, and it has a pool, and it has a lot of square footage to where if they want to add on homes, or if they want to do add on another unit to the home, those things play a factor. So when it comes to the housing industry, conformity is not a bad thing. However, there's still the flip side of the coin. If you happen to have a home and the homes in your neighborhood of that same design of your home only sold for a certain amount, then yes, that can also play a factor. So if you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath and your square footage is the same size as the other 3 homes that sold, as well as the lot size, but you have some upgraded amenities and those homes sold for $600, does that mean your home is going to sell for $700? More than likely not, because of conformity. But it's possible that it can sell for around $600, if not a little more. But that does it. But if you're looking for, as I tell my clients, you got to be realistic. If you're trying to sell your home and you're trying to get way more than what the house is worth, you got to be realistic. That's not going to happen. Maybe if you wait a little while, yes, that could vary. Prices will continue to go up. But how long are you willing to wait for that? So all those things play a factor. The other thing is that when you have these type of concerns and questions, ask your realtor and let them provide you the information. Just don't jump the gun or think that all is lost or this isn't going to work. Get the facts first. Because again, stigma. Don't go by somebody who's not in the profession. Don't go by somebody who said, she said type of situation. Ask the professional. Ask the person that works in the market. Don't just ask somebody who doesn't delve in this realm and you're just going off of what they say, because they very well could be giving you misinformation, or they're just trying to make it seem like they know more than what they do. Ask the professional. Keep that in mind whenever these things arise, so you know exactly what you're walking into. You don't have to have sleepless nights technically, or you don't have to feel like things are not going to work for you economically. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.